Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce here with you as we get ready for a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Thursday night in the NBA. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
The Lakers going through their pregame routines. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The NBA playoffs are officially underway. Now, State Farm presents our starting lineups. First for the Warriors. Hardaway is out there with Richmond. We've got Lister. Then it's Mullins, and it's Hill in at the four-man position. And looking at the Lakers, Magic Johnson is out there with Byron Scott. We've got Thompson. Then it's Worthy, and it's Green in at the four spot. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
Well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone gives them a big leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. On the wing, Richmond. Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Johnson with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Worthy. The rebound by Mullen.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
From 15 feet away, the Lakers with the rebound. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. Coach knows that the onus is on their team to come out of this with the win, saying for them, they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Chris Mullen. Johnson kicks to Thompson. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Kicks to Mullen. Right side, Mullen. Hits the outside fadeaway. Golden State on D. And here is Scott. Outside Worthy. Gets it to go. Worthy's got his first points of the game.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Hardaway against Johnson. Worthy with the double team. Outside Hardaway. Pocket 6. Over Johnson. Hardaway, no good.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Scott. And another basket for the Lakers. The Lakers on D. Hardaway with it. Richmond outside. Pass to Mullen. There's the triple. Gets it to go. Mullen's got 5 now.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We know that. But I'm not sure the D does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. Now the pass to Scott. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Hardaway with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And finished off by Lister.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Hardaway. Richmond outside. Back to Hardaway. Back to Richmond. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers trail. Johnson attacking. That's good. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. And here we go with Tim Hardaway, looking for his first bucket of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
Here's Scott, passes to Johnson. He feeds it to Thompson. Back to Johnson. Lobs the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Worthy.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball.
Yeah,
it's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by James Worthy. Richmond the pass to Hardaway. That's the free fly. Scott pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Worthy. Dishes to Green. Back to Worthy. He passes to Scott. Shoots over Richmond. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richmond's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Over Johnson. And again, Mitch Richmond.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. You know, sometimes if he's wide open, he misses. But you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
And I'd say this about him, too. I mean, if you're the guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Tolbert's checked in for the Warriors. And here we go with Magic Johnson. There's the feed to Scott. Back to Johnson. He kicks to Scott. Outside Worthy. 6 to shoot. Back to Scott. Shoots over Richmond. Scott can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Hardaway with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. That's good.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Here comes Johnson. Left side, Worthy. Expanding his range. Tolbert pulls it in.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Now here's Richmond. Right side Hill. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Mullen for 3. The shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Johnson attacking. Out to Thompson. Feeds to Johnson. There's the dish to Scott. Tries again. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Scott's got 6. Scott's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. It's Richmond on the wing. Back to Mullen. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's been ready to roll offensively at the beginning of this game. He looks smooth out there.
Now, here's Scott. He has 6. Shoots it. And it's Worthy again missing.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And here is Hardaway. Outside Mullen. The 3 ball. A rebound by the Lakers. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. Johnson over to help. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. Hill, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hardaway. And that one's good. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
And the Lakers call time here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brakowski, he's checked in for Thompson. Rambis comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for James Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Byron Scott. Different look here for the Warriors. McKeskey's checked in for Hill. Higgins comes in for Mullen. Ellie, he's checked in for Richmond. And it's Marshallonis in for Hardaway. Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. 13 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Johnson against Marshallonis. Over Johnson. Marshallonis' shot is off.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Here's Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got 6.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
And there's the pass to Higgins. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Cooper. Passes it to Brakowski. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Tolbert pulls it in.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
Cooper against Ellie. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got his first basket of the night.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Warriors leading by 3. The pass to Tolbert. He passes to Higgins. Pass to Marshallonis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Puts one up from 19. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Johnson attacking. Pass to Cooper. Kicks it to Thompson. 1:06 left in the first. Can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Marshallonis, that's good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
Tolbert. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Johnson attacking. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock.
Oh, man, that was a real mark it up.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite. Here's Cooper. He feeds it to Johnson. With the fadeaway. Gets the bucket. Johnson's got 8 points. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Marshallonis. 2 on the clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 5. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And the pass to Cooper. He dishes it to Thompson. Dishes it to Scott. The feed to Thompson. Back to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. No what? And Golden State will go the other way with it. Nice shot by Worthy.
You know, Kevin, you look at guys who could finish through anything. And James Worthy is one of them. So strong going to the basket, just impossible to slow down. It's a big reason why he was able to play either forward position and do it so well.
And Worthy played in so many big games during his college career and pro career, Steve. And he always had a knack for the moment and coming up big when everything was on the line.
Here's Mullen. Following the score by James Worthy. No good.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Scott against Hardaway. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Passes it to Higgins. Fires, high post, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight. Lakers trail by 5. He kicks it to Green. Just his first attempt. Warriors with the rebound. Mullen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Richmond. Got it. Good job in the low post. Richmond's got his 3rd basket of the night.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Scott, he's covered by Richmond. Worthy is screen on Richmond. Scott kicks it over to Worthy.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Warriors leading by 5. Hardaway passes to Richmond. Feeds it to Mullen. Count that one. Mullen's got 11 points.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Now, here's Scott. 6 points for him. Cooper kicks to Green. And it's the devastating one-handed jam.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. Now, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
Here's Hardaway. The dish to Richmond. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brikowski, he's checked in for Thompson. Rambis comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Byron Scott. Different look here for the Warriors. Tolbert's checked in for Lister. Hill comes in for Higgins. Askew's checked in for Mullen. And it's Marshallonis in for Hardaway. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Thompson. Brikowski. Lakers working the ball around now. And the basket by Johnson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Marshallonis passes to Askew. Marshallonis a screen on Cooper. Richmond for 3. Rebound by Brikowski. Brikowski's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thompson. Rebound by Marshallonis. Warriors leading by 4. Richmond outside. He passes it to Marshallonis. There's the bucket. Good. Marshallonis has got 6.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. And the shot is good.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting.
Here is Richmond. Elbow shot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor. Really doing a nice job for the offense.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. Brikowski passes to Thompson. Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Here's Cooper. Beyond the arc. That's good. Cooper's got 5.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Here's Marshallonis. Back to Richmond. With the lead pass. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Puts it up from 17. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Marshallonis. 6 points for him. The pass to Askew. It's Richmond on the wing. Unloads. Kept alive. Goes back up. Hill passes to Tolbert. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
James Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Warriors, McKeskey's checked in for Tolbert. Higgins comes in for Hill, and it's Ellie in for Askew. Here's Johnson. Ellie grabs the board.
This game very well could come down to a few possessions, and if that's the case, rebounding could play large.
Yeah, in a close game like this one, securing the ball is so vital.
Lakers trail by 3. Passes it to Cooper. Kicks it to Thompson. Johnson outside. Tries for the alley-oop. Thompson throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Here's Marshallonis following the bucket by the Lakers. Richmond outside. He passes to Marshallonis. Over Johnson. Marshallonis' shot is off. Now Johnson. He's got 12. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 14 points.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Marshallonis passes to Ellie. It's Richmond on the wing. Over Thompson. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Doing a nice job of knocking down jump shots, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, Steve. I mean, their mid-range game has been formidable and right on task. Really picking this defense apart.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 14. Back to Worthy. He feeds it to Johnson. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit, and you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Ellie. He dishes it to Richmond. There's the pass to Marshallonis. Drop steps. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
He's a bruiser, Kevin. I mean, that's the main thing that jumps out at me. The size and the strength, the intensity that he brings. You can always count on him, especially in the paint. He's going to bring that muscle.
Boy, I love the purpose that he drives the basketball with. He gets into that lane with intentionality. Once he gets his mind made up to attack the rim, he's hard to stop.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Rambis. Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Cooper. And then for Golden State, Lister's checked in for McKeskey. Mullen comes in for Richmond. Hardaway is subbed in for Ellie. And he makes both free throws.
Not shying away from contact. They're getting to the line more this quarter.
I like their aggressiveness. They're not settling for outside shots. They're really getting into the paint and forcing some opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. Thompson inside. Gets it to go.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Hardaway with it. Passes it to Marciulionis. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Drills the elbow jumper. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night right there. Lakers trail by 3. Johnson outside. Guarded by Hardaway. Green, no luck. Here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Takes the lead pass. Lister the pass to Hardaway. Good. Hardaway has got 8.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Dishes it to Green. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does sure what work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
Scott against Marciulionis. Here's Mullen. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
The Lakers trail. Johnson outside. The feed to Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Mullen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. Shoots over Worthy. Lister. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. Johnson outside. Throws it up high. Worthy. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Tolbert's checked in for Lister. Hill comes in for Higgins. And Askew subbed in for Marciulionis. .130 left now here in the second. Took him no time at all on that one. Hardaway has got 10.
Boy, they've been shooting well from mid-range here.
Well, sometimes you can't get all the way into the rim in the paint area, so you've got to pull up from 12, 15 feet. That's pretty impressive.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, a good game tonight from Johnson here. He's got 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense putting on a fantastic performance.
Richmond, he's checked in for Askew. Both shots good from the stripe.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
Hardaway kicks to Richmond. On the wing, Mullen. He kicks it to Hill. Good on the 13-footer. Hill's got his first points of the night.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Here's Thompson. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Mullen's shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Back to Green. Feeds it to Scott. To the middle. Tipped. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Richmond. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Johnson. Over Hardaway. No good on that last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. The Warriors playing well up to the break. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. A solid performance by Chris Mullen. He's got 13 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too. There's no quit in the Lakers. They came to win. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Magic Johnson's been on a roll in the first half. He's got 16 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang. The start of the second half.
It's amazing.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
The drive by Worthy. That is good. Worthy's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Hardaway passes to Richmond. Shoots over Scott. Again, Richmond missing. Lakers trail by 5. Green kicks to Scott. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Scott's got 9. Now here's Hardaway. On the wing, Richmond. From downtown, James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. Johnson outside. The dish to Green. Johnson guarded by Hardaway. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Johnson. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Lister. Kicks it to Hill. A second chance effort. He flies to the bucket and lays it in.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Lister. And the Lakers have possession. It's a three-point game. Johnson kicks to Scott. Back to Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. Tipped away. Hardaway with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Open look. And it's rejected. The shot's good from Mullen. Now Scott. He's got 9. He passes to Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. Gets it to go. Lakers trail by 7. And here is Scott. Outside Worthy. Left side Worthy. To him. Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there. You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the shot is good. Mullen's got 19 points.
Well, no doubt. I mean, we're going to see him take some three-pointers. That's what he does. He's a great shooter from long range. So defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him and close out hard on him, make him put the ball on the floor.
Very true. And what I noticed with him is his ability to jump on teams right out of the break. I mean, he doesn't need a ton of shots to get going. He's locked in by nature.
Scott against Richmond. Here's Green. Hammers it home.
The one-handed flush. Very nice.
Yeah, nice strong finish there.
Punched it home.
Hardaway dishes to Richmond. Shoots over Scott. Green with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. The drive by Worthy.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 10. Just under 3.5 minutes play here in the third quarter. He feeds it to Mullen. The pass to Lister. Back to Mullen. And he drops it in from the low post. Mullen's got 21.
You know, he's having a special quarter. 100% field goal shooting. They need to continue to ride it and work to get him good shots. Worthy.
Now here's Johnson. 18 points for him. Worthy. Up and in on the layup. Worthy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Mullen's shot is off.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And Green slams it in.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by the Lakers. Fires from 18, but they get it back. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Second shot opportunity. That drops. Richmond's got 15 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hardaway, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. 12 points for him. Lakers trail by 5. Johnson kicks to Green. Back to Johnson. Green up on top. Passes to Scott. Inside. Here's Worthy, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Rambis is checked in for the Lakers. Cooper comes in for Byron Scott. There's the pass to Higgins. Dishes to Hardaway. Shot from 16, and the jumper is good. Hardaway has got 14. Johnson outside. Worthy backing him down. Right side, Green unloads from 13.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Pass to Marshallonis. Shot is off, and the Lakers take it the other way. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Cooper. And the dunk by Worthy.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Here's Hardaway. After the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Marshallonis. Over Cooper. Marshallonis' shot is off.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
To tie, and there's another one for the Lakers. Cooper's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And there's the feed to Hardaway. To the inside. Marshallonis, that's good. Marshallonis has got 10 points in the game. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Scott in for Magic Johnson. And Golden State also making a change. Mullins is checked in. And that one falls for Marshallonis. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Cooper. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Worthy. The pass to Rambis. Back to Worthy. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Marshallonis against Scott. Back to Hardaway. Ripped away. And here's the break. Here's Cooper. And an emphatic dunk. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by the Lakers. Shot by Tolbert, no good.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 14. Over Cooper. And again, no good by Golden State. Lakers leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove. Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
Marshallonis a screen on Cooper. Tolbert the pass to Marshallonis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Tolbert. To stop the run. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Scott. Oh, the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Green is checked in for Thompson, and it's Johnson in for Cooper. Different look here for the Warriors. Lister's checked in for Tolbert. Hill comes in for Higgins. Ellie's checked in for Mullen. And it's Richmond in for Marshallonis. Now here is Hill. Kept alive. Second chance shot. The shot is off.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Here's Green. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Another bucket there, trying to extend this lead, guys.
I like what they're doing. I mean, putting together a run here, building that lead. They could get to the finish line comfortably.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 14. Back to Richmond. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Scott dishes to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 20.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Now here is Hardaway. Ellie kicks to Hardaway. Hill a screen on Johnson. Feeds it to Richmond. Clock at 4. Shoots over Scott. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 4 this quarter. 1:11 left to play in the third. Johnson outside. Back to Worthy. Johnson outside. Goes for the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
The alley-oop pass right into the layup. Outstanding play that time.
Absolutely. The technique couldn't have been any better.
Well, that's two guys who really love playing together, and it shows on that play.
Passes it to Ellie. To the paint. Lister. There's the block. Johnson with it. 20 points for him. The dish to Scott. Back to Johnson. Over Hardaway. Johnson missing again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks to Scott. He feeds it to Green. The pass to Rambis. He dishes it to Johnson. Fires from deep. Johnson missing again. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Lakers with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. Something must have been said about defense at halftime because they came out and locked things up in the third quarter. A great effort on D, and it has them sitting pretty here in the fourth.
Doris, thank you. That was quite around the head, quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite Uncontainable Game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. It was as big a factor in this game as anything. You know, when a team builds up that much momentum, it just becomes so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, Steve, they just kept the throttle down. They sense an area of weakness and then just continue to exploit it, never letting up.
Hardaway passes to Richmond. Over Cooper. That's good from Richmond on the assist from Hardaway. Richmond's got 19 points. Lakers leading by 11. Cooper kicks to Johnson. Left side, Worthy. The rebound by Mullen. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Worthy. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Warriors trail by 13. Mullen a screen on Johnson. McKeskey passes to Mullen. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Some changes for the Lakers. Rambis is checked in for Green, and it's Scott in for Cooper. Lister's checked in for Golden State. Hill comes in for Higgins. Now Hardaway. It's Richmond on the wing. Shoots over Scott. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Lakers leading by 11. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
He had a really good first half, guys, but since that time, he's struggling to take care of the ball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Dishes it to Richmond. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Richmond's got 23.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Backing him down is Johnson. Up top, Worthy. Back to Johnson. A fader. Good D by Hardaway.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Outside Hardaway. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Mullen against Scott. Over Mullen. Drilled from 11 feet out. Scott's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. It's been quite a game for James Worthy.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Here's Richmond. Money from the wing. Richmond's got 8 points here in this quarter. Now, here's Scott. Now the feed to Johnson. Worthy, a screen on Hardaway. Johnson dishes to Scott. Shoots over Richmond. Scott, good.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Hardaway kicks to Mullen. Hardaway is screen on Worthy. Off the pit. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Mullen. Richmond's got 27.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
Here's Johnson. That's good. He's got 22.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
And here is Hardaway. Over Johnson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Scott. He kicks to Thompson. Defended by Lister. Unloads from 9. Thompson misses. Thompson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pulls from the top of the key. Another shot. The rebound by the Lakers. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Scott. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Hardaway with it. He passes it to Mullen. Here's Richmond. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Lister out to Hardaway. Goes up on the wing. And the shot is good. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
And so here is Golden State. Passes it to Lister. Feeds to Mullen. Good! Mullen's got 23 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Lakers leading by 6. Johnson outside. Back to Green. Over Hill. Warriors with the rebound. Richmond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Now here's Johnson. The fadeaway. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Hardaway. Count it from 12. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter. The Lakers in the lead. Now Scott. Now the dish to Worthy. Kicks to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. Thompson misses. Now Hardaway. It's back to Hill. Shot from 16. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Now just a 2-point Laker lead. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Scott. Now the pass to Worthy. Defended by Mullen.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Hardaway. Lister, the pass to Hardaway. The second chance effort, and he sails in for the layup. Hardaway has got 12 points here in the second half.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Hardaway no good on the free throw line. And here is Scott. Johnson outside. Lobs it up there. It's tipped. And here is Hardaway to tie it up. And the shot is good. Hardaway has got 24.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
To take the lead, and Tim Hardaway again. Hardaway has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys.
James Worthy on the wing. Shoots it up. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Lakers trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Hardaway passes to Lister. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he got 1 to go in the first, but he hasn't been able to connect from three-point land here in this half.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
It sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
Here's Hardaway. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's good. Hardaway has got 18 points now here in the second half.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
And the Lakers call time here. You look at Tim Hardaway. He's really been playing well.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Outside Worthy. He feeds it to Johnson. Johnson. That's good. On the assist from James Worthy. Johnson's got 24. Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 2. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Richmond against Scott. The rebound by Worthy. Worthy's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dishes to Thompson. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebounded by Scott.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Johnson dishes to Scott. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Another inside bucket. They've got a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible closing.
Now here's Hardaway. The 3, Richmond. It's rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up.
What a throwdown there, man. Boy, an unbelievable dunk there. I mean, fellas, you've got to marvel at plays like that.
He can really take off, can't he, Steve?
Yeah, he almost jumped through the roof on that one, guys.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. Here is Richmond. Outside Hardaway. From the stripe. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
What a huge shot.
That's what happens when you knock it down late.
The feed to Scott. Green with a screen on Richmond. Scott kicks to Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. Back to Scott. He kicks it to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Scott. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Worthy. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Timeout called the Warriors. The score is tied at 111. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Think about it, then you understand. I'm just an addict addicted to music.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here is Richmond. Hardaway up top. Over Johnson. Count it! Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
The drive by Worthy. He nails it, and we're tied up. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was.
Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Now here's Johnson. He passes to Thompson. Defended by Lister. Goes up the baseline, and Green slams it in.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
For three, Richmond. Good. Richmond's got 30.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
Johnson attacking. Pass to Green. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the Lakers lead by 1. So it's the Warriors now. Overtime still getting started here. Just about a minute in. Lister, the pass to Hardaway. There's the pick. Right side Hill. Jumper off the screen. The rebound by Worthy. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Now here's Hardaway after Magic Johnson's miss. Richmond against Johnson. Hill kicks to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Over Cooper. Hardaway, no good.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort. That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Oh, man, was it ever.
Feeds to Mullen. It's Richmond on the wing. And the pass to Lister. Working on Thompson. Here's Lister. No luck. Johnson with it. Back to Green. Pass to Cooper. Johnson outside. Johnson right side. No good. Mullen with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. The dish now to Hill. To end the drought. Can't hit. And the Lakers going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Worthy. Back to Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. And the shot is good from Johnson. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
They're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Richmond with the screen on Worthy. On the wing, Richmond. Hill left side. Hangs in the air. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Cooper. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well done converting those free throws. He was not going to pass up that opportunity to pad the lead.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Lister with a screen on Johnson. Down low. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Lakers leading by 5. He passes to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Green. And the basket by Johnson.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game. Not much time now.
Yep, they'll need some breaks, Steve, to be able to stay alive.
Tries from 16. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Lets it go from 14. Passes it to Cooper. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Cooper. Now Scott. Kicks it to Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. Johnson kicks to Scott. Lock at 6. Johnson. The jump hook. That one goes. Covered. Johnson's got 32 points.
Yeah, this is a done deal here. They've pretty much finished this team off.
Yep, we can put this one in the books. Too much to overcome now.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 9. 9 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Second shot opportunity. No good from Elliott.
It's been a fierce battle the whole game, but they just couldn't keep it up in overtime.
And so the Lakers take the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.